What's up, guys and girls? This is Bobby, who's spitting the truth about records. Today's video is going to be about the War new reissues. For those that don't know, War is reissuing the whole catalog, from The World is a Ghetto to All Day Music. But what we're not going to talk about is we're not going to talk about my sports teams, because apparently Mac Jones thought it was in his team's best interest to throw the ball to the other team 3 times. And Ime Udoka, the coach of the Seas, yeah, we're not going to talk about him either. But for those that watch me, you know how I like to get down. I like to get down with the featured record of the day. In this case is Bed Sidran's Live at Montreux. For those who don't know about this record, guys, this guy's got a phenomenal band. He's got horns, he's got piano, he's got trumpet, drums, everything. This guy gets on the piano and just starts talking shit. That's all he does, this album, and it's great. My favorite song off this record is Song for a Sucker Like You. This is a one that you guys should check out. Also, next up, but before we get to that too, if you guys like the content that I've been putting down, please hit the like and subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. I would like to be able someday to get paid for this. Next up, I also wanted to reiterate on the Alice in Chains Dirt reissue. Now, guys, I reviewed this one, and with me saying that it's not wonderful, meaning I always ask myself one question. Does it sound better than the CD version that is out? And it does not sound better than the CD version. Another person made a good point. There are 2 versions of this. There is the Amazon version that's cut by Wes Garland, and there's the MPO version, which is this one. And the MPO version is better hands down, but still, for those that are familiar with this album, normally when I hear the song Wood, on this album, when you get to the 3rd chorus on this, I'm usually ready to run through a frickin' wall. But on the vinyl version, I'm just not there yet. So it doesn't beat the CD in my opinion. It just doesn't. So that's why I gave it, not so great of a review. Moving on. There's another record that I think you guys should really, really check out. It's called Camp Lo's Uptown Saturday Night. Obviously, this record was based off a Marvin Gaye cover, I Want You, the Marvin Gaye I Want You album. But I already know what you dudes are saying, and some of you boomers. You're saying I don't listen to hip-hop and rap. But let me lay you down some of this group's pedigree. This group is a flashback to the frickin' 70s. It came out in like the 90s. These dudes were rocking bell-bottoms, suede jackets, toothpicks in their mouth. I mean, they had their own damn language. And this whole album is like 70s disco funky sound. I really think some of you guys should give this record a chance. The tracks off this one that I love the most are Coolie High. That's the one that got this, famous Sparkle. It's just the album that you guys should give a chance. Next up is another record by them, Camp Lo, the Get Down brothers. This is their 2017 album, and with this 2 LP set, you also get On the Way Uptown. For those that are fans of the Camp Lo's Uptown Saturday Night, you basically get the demo, right? You get 2 records in this. You get their latest one, the Get Down brothers, and the second LP is On the Way Uptown, which is basically the demos that they put together before they put out Uptown Saturday Night. And guys, some of the demos you'll hear some of samples that were used in other songs and that were famous, and that's probably why they didn't use them. But there are still some wonderful songs on this that I think everybody in the vinyl community would enjoy. If you don't want to buy, unsure whether you want to buy this album, the song that I think you guys should listen to is Bubblin'. Type in Camp Lo, Bubblin'. Go on YouTube, check it out. I think you're going to buy the album. I think you're going to. Next up, the War reissues. The World is a Ghetto. Like I said, they've been reissuing this whole catalog. Comes with a polylined inner sleeve. Quiet wax. Preston, Germany. Not a click, not a pop on this. So how does this sound? Compared it to my OG pressing, and honestly guys, took me about an hour, hour and a half of playing a couple tracks over and over and over again to see which one was better. The OG came out on top, obviously, but these reissues for 25 bucks, for some of you guys and the vinyl community know how hard this record is to get a clean copy of. These new reissues aren't bad. They really aren't. I mean, the source information isn't, you know, available on them. I know they did the greatest hits was supposedly cut AAA. But this one sounds decent, guys. This one you should not be afraid of. If you do not have a clean copy of The World is a Ghetto, you should not feel bad about dropping the $25 on this one. They sound good. Alright guys, next up, another record I think you guys should check out. The James Cotton Band, 100% cotton. Some of you cats out there that are 17 or 18, you might not be ready for the blues. At 16 or 17, I probably wasn't ready. I mean, my pops used to play it for me all the time, and I liked jazz, I liked funk, I liked soul. But the blues, it just, you know, I really hadn't experienced any bad times, so I didn't dig the blues. But if you don't have this record and you're older, I think you should pick this one up because the band is freaking phenomenal on it. You got McIntyre Murphy, Kenny Johnson on drums, you know, Little Bo on sax. It's a phenomenal band, phenomenal album. It's great, and I think everybody should probably own this record. Also, another one that I picked up is a 12-inch, you know, I think you guys should check out. I mean, it's Soul Sonic Force, man. Planet Rock. This is a hip-hop classic. Yes, Africa Bambaataa, you know, had some little issues and stuff in the community. Maybe did some bad things, but look what's going on with Brett Favre. Yeah, Brett Favre's a scumbag, and it looks like he's a jerk for what he did. But, you know, he'll have his day in court. We'll see. This is Bobby with Spitting the Truth About Records. I hope you liked the video. Hope to make another video soon. If you guys like the video, please hit the like and subscribe. Deuces.